Take a deep breath and let tonight's story comfort your heart. The Promise of Silver Bell and Kala. This story is about a girl named Silver Bell and an angel named Kala, who make a promise of friendship and support, a bond that guides Silver Bell throughout her life. In a quaint village surrounded by shimmering hills, there lived a kind-hearted girl named Silver Bell. One evening, as the golden sun began to set, Silver Bell sat by the old oak tree at the edge of the village. She often came here to dream and listen to the whispers of the wind. From this particular evening, a soft glow appeared beside her. Startled, she turned to see a beautiful angel named Kala. Kala had wings like the softest clouds and eyes that gleamed with wisdom. "Don't be afraid, Silver Bell," Kala said, with a soothing smile. "You've come to make a promise." Silver Bell's curiosity was piqued. "A promise?" she asked. Kala nodded. "Yes, a promise of friendship and guidance. As long as you believe and keep your heart pure, I will be here to lighten your path and share your journey." Silver Bell's heart swelled with joy and she made a promise in return. "I promise to always believe and to be kind to everyone I meet." That night, Silver Bell returned home with a heart full of hope and dreams of possibilities, more marvelous than she had ever imagined. Days turned into weeks, and weeks into months, yet the bond between Silver Bell and Kala only grew stronger. Whenever Silver Bell faced challenges or doubts, Kala would appear with words of encouragement and wisdom. One winter evening when the snow was thick and the village was silent, Silver Bell found herself feeling lonely. She walked to the old oak tree and whispered into the night, "Kala, are you there?" In an instant, Kala appeared, her wings shimmering under the moon's light. "I am always here, Silver Bell, just as we promised," Kala said gently. "Close your eyes and feel the bond we share." Silver Bell closed her eyes and felt a warm glow envelop her. In that moment, she knew she was never alone. Every day, she worked to spread kindness throughout the village, inspired by the unwavering support of her angelic friend. As the years passed, Silver Bell grew into a wise and compassionate woman, well loved by everyone who knew her. A promise to Kala and the angels promised to her had created a world of endless wonder and unwavering friendship. Even when Kala did not appear, Silver Bell could feel her presence in the gentle breeze, the warmth of the sun, and the twinkling of the stars. And every night, before closing her eyes, she would whisper a thank you to the angel who had honored her promise and lit her path. The villagers often spoke of the mysterious light that would visit Silver Bell, but to her, it was never a mystery. It was the beautiful fulfillment of a promise made under an old oak tree. Let's continue with a new journey. Fanazi and Sweet Pea, a tale of patience. This story is about Daisy, a kind-hearted girl, and her spider friend, Sweet Pea, teaching the importance of patience and encouragement during challenging times. Once upon a time, in a quaint little village nestled between lush green hills, there was a charming old cottage covered in ivy. In this cottage lived a kind-hearted girl named Daisy, who had a peculiar friend, a small spider named Sweet Pea. Sweet Pea spun the most intricate and beautiful webs that glistened like jewels in the morning dew. Daisy loved admiring these webs every day, but Sweet Pea was a bit shy and cautious about other people seeing her walk. One sunny afternoon, Daisy decided to show Sweet Pea's wonderful webs to her friends from the village. She gathered them round the cottage, their faces glowing with anticipation. However, when they approached the webs, a gentle breeze disrupted the delicate strands, causing the webs to break apart. Sweet Pea was disheartened and retreated into a dark corner of the cottage. Daisy gently coaxed Sweet Pea out of hiding and assured her that they could rebuild the webs together. Over the next few days, Daisy and Sweet worked side by side. Daisy provided gentle encouragement, while Sweet Pea patiently spun her webs anew. They worked tirelessly from dawn until dusk, each day seeing progress. Daisy and friends from the village noticed their dedication and began visiting, not just to see the webs, but to lend a helping hand. They brought tiny tools for weaving and small bits of silk to strengthen the webs. As the days turned into weeks, the cottage was adorned with the most magnificent and intricate webs, each telling a story of perseverance. Sweet Pea's confidence grew, and she no longer hid when visitors came. Instead, she proudly displayed her creations, finding joy in sharing her art. Daisy learned that patience and encouragement could bring out the best in everyone, and Sweet Pea discovered that it was okay to share her talents with the world. From that day on, the cottage became a well-known landmark in the village, and both Daisy and Sweet Pea were celebrated for their work. They lived happily ever after, continuing to inspire others with their tale of patience. Here, another story to bring you calm. The Enchanted Discovery. This story is about a girl named Nymphaea and a firefly named Daisy, who embark on a magical adventure to discover the enchanted flower that can grant wishes. In a quaint little village, there lived a curious girl named Nymphaea, who loved exploring the woods near her home. One evening, as she ventured deeper into the forest than ever before, she stumbled upon a sparkling glade she had never seen. Among the glowing flowers and shimmering leaves was a tiny firefly named Daisy, who emitted a gentle, warm light. Intrigued, Nymphaea approached Daisy, whose light seemed to flicker with excitement. "Hello, little firefly. My name is Nymphaea. What are you doing here all alone?" she asked. Daisy twinkled and replied, in a delicate voice, "I'm on a quest to find the enchanted flower. It's said to have magical properties that can make any wish come true." Nymphaea lightened with wonder. "I'd love to help you find it," she offered. With Daisy lighting the way, the two new friends ventured deeper into the forest. They crossed babbling brooks, climbed moss-covered rocks, and squeezed through narrow paths lined with ancient trees. As they traveled, Daisy explained that the enchanted flower was hidden in the heart of the Whispering Forest, a place few dared to enter. Together, they faced challenges and discovered the forest's hidden beauties. Nymphaea was amazed by the talking animals and plants they met, each sharing stories and clues. After hours of searching, just when they thought they might never find it, they arrived at a hidden clearing where a single flower glowed with an ethereal light. Nymphaea and Daisy stared in awe. "This has to be it," Nymphaea whispered. Daisy nodded, her wings fluttering with excitement. As Nymphaea reached out to touch the flower, it began to glow even brighter, filling the clearing with warm, golden light. She made a wish in her heart night for the happiness and peace of her village. Almost instantly, she felt a wave of calm wash over her. Daisy too made her wish, hoping that all creatures could live in harmony. With their wishes made, the flower's light dimmed slightly as if it was content with the wishes granted. Nymphaea and Daisy decided to keep this magical place a secret, a special memory they would cherish forever. As they made their way back home, the bond between them grew stronger, solidified by their shared adventure. And from that day on, every evening, Nymphaea would look out her window at the glade and smile, knowing that sometimes the greatest discoveries come when least expected. Now, let's continue with another soft tale. William and Bellflower. A lesson in empathy. This story is about William, a kind-hearted young man, and Bellflower, a snail, learning the importance of empathy for their friendship. Once upon a time, in a quaint village, surrounded by rolling hills and blooming flowers, lived a kind-hearted young man named William. His days were spent working in his garden, where he nurtured plants and vegetables with great care and affection. One sunny afternoon, William stumbled upon a small snail that had taken up residence among his bellflower plants. The snail's shell was delicately patterned with shades of blue and white, resembling a tiny piece of art. William decided to name the snail Bellflower, after the plant she seemed to love so much. As days went by, William observed Bellflower carefully. He noticed how she moved slowly, taking her time to explore the world around her. This fascinated William, who was always in a rush to complete his tasks. He began to understand that everyone had their own pace and that it was important to appreciate life and all its fans. One day, a storm swept through the village, leaving a trail of destruction. William's garden was ruined, and he felt a deep sense of loss. As he began to clear the debris, he discovered Bellflower hiding under a large leaf, safe but visibly shaken. In that moment, William felt a deep empathy for the tiny creature. He realized that Bellflower's home had been destroyed too, and she was just as affected by the storm as he was. Determined to help his little friend, William carefully gathered pieces of broken pots and created a net, sheltered space for Bellflower. He also replanted the damaged bellflowers, so they could continue to thrive. As he worked, William spoke softly to Bellflower, sharing his thoughts and feelings. The small snail seemed to understand, stretching her antennae towards him, as if to offer comfort. Over time, William's garden healed, and so did his heart. He learned to value the small moments of connection and found joy in nurturing life, no matter how small. Through his bond with Bellflower, William discovered the true meaning of equal understanding and sharing the feelings of another. And so, every evening, as the sun set over the hills, William would sit by his garden, Bellflower by his side, cherishing the beauty of their friendship and the lessons they had taught each other. Let tonight's peace guide you to restful sleep.